What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Harlem Globetrotters for the original Nintendo. Now, to be fair, as much of a basketball fan I have never in my life heard of this game. I've never have. I'm dead serious. I'm so serious. So we about to check it out, see what's up. Came out in 1990, you know what I mean? Let's see if it's any good, y'all. See if it's any good. Let's start. Do you want to play the computer? Yes. Do you want to be the Harlem Globetrotters? Does it really matter? Yes, I guess, yeah, right. How many players won? Rookie Pro. Let's just, never played this. I'll do Pro. It's only two. Oh, hold on a second. Drop my headset, dog. Hate when that happens. Hold on one second. My bad, y'all. Man, all right. Anyway, all right. So I'm back. All right, now, so, I guess we could do Pro, man. I mean, all right. That means I may get cooked. Some cooking might happen to me, you know. How many minutes? We definitely not doing 12. We're gonna do the standard 3. We're gonna do the 3, you know what I'm saying? So it's looking like there's only this exhibition mode. That's all it is. Man, I can't stand. So off top, you know, well, it is the Harlem Globetrotters. But they do tours. So I mean, I would like to think, even though it's the 90s, I know 1990. Wouldn't you want to do a tour or something like that? Oh man, they straight took it. Kind of reminds me of the Magic Johnson joint a little bit. Come on, I can't do nothing off rip like that. It's like that. It's like that, champ. All right, okay. Let me get that. No. All right. I see it's about to get ugly. So I mean, the graphics, I can't say these look bad. I mean, as far as the models, to be honest, the models definitely look better than what a double dribble looks like. Come on, let me get that. It looks better than the double dribble. I say the graphics here, you know what I mean? We could, for NES standards, I mean, we could say, you know, come on, dog. I should did rookie, shouldn't I? I should have did rookie. Look at that. We getting straight baked, you know what I mean? Was something I kind of expected here. And first of all, how about our Harlem Globetrotters? We all got the same stuff on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, can't even do nothing, dog. Can't even do nothing. Look at that. I should have put rookie. I should have put it on rookie mode. What was I on? Oh man, these old games, boy, they be on some other stuff, dog. You see this? They be on some garbage. Can't do nothing. Look at that. Look, I gotta hurry up and shoot immediately. Can I get a basket? Can I make something? Can I make something? There we go. Got the steal. Come on. There we go. Got something down. But yeah, these graphics, I say for NES, I mean, we talking high 7s for this. If you want to say an 8, I'm not mad at you. The modes, man, like, you don't have nothing. So I gotta say like a 2, 1 even maybe. I mean, a 2, you know what I mean? But maybe even it's just an exhibition. It's just an exhibition. You have nothing else here to sink your teeth into. Just this. And then this don't even, I mean, the player models don't look bad. I'm going to say, you know, we in the 7s here, but you can't tell the difference. It's not even like they got the flag style colors. It's just, they got scattered colored jerseys. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the difference, you know what I mean, between who the Harlem Globetrotters is and who's not. You know what I mean? The gameplay, not bad. I mean, the gameplay's fast and everything like that. I say these gameplay probably, you know, for NES standards. I mean, if you want to say high 7s to an 8, I'm not mad at you on that gameplay. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely fast. But you don't have no modes here. They ask you some questions, what you want to do, and they take you to it. You don't do nothing else. Come on, I'm just trying to close some ground here. But or try to shorten this lead. But I mean, with these older titles, man, you're gonna get cooked. Come on. You get that. But the problem with this game is not even so much what I said, like as far as you not being able to tell that them the Globetrotters, because you really can't. I mean, I'm not even being funny when I say this. You can't tell who's who here. But they all look the same. But you know, the presentation is okay. This doesn't look like Harlem Globetrotters. You see HG, so the presentation gotta be probably like on some real stuff. You know, we looking at like probably a 5 or something like that, because you gotta understand, we talking to Harlem Globetrotters. You know the flash of the Harlem Globetrotters. You don't see Harlem Globetrotters on the court. You don't see like the ball logo nowhere. They don't do no tricks. You know what I mean? Like, and if they do, I'm not able to land it. But this is just a standard basketball game. You know what I mean? That say Harlem Globetrotters on it. Once again, a cash grab. This is a cash grab, man. Like straight up. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Straight cash grab. You threw Harlem Globetrotters on here. This is nothing like this is just a regular standard basketball game, man. It's an exhibition game that got Harlem Globetrotters slapped on it. And you see somebody from the Harlem Globetrotters ask you some questions in the beginning on what you want to do, and that's about as good as it get. Or that little, before you press start, that little display of them, you know, of them spinning the ball around. Where that's at? How come? You know what I mean? Why does it look like this? But then, you know, when in that menu or that start screen, you see them, you know, that's what the game should have looked like as far as that. You know what I mean? When it comes to Harlem Globetrotters. So this is not a good representation of Harlem Globetrotters. They just threw Harlem Globetrotters on the box art and all that, or, you know, whatever the case is, or through the name Harlem Globetrotters, because Harlem Globetrotters was popping back in the day, heavy, you know what I mean? So, but this isn't, no. I mean, I'm gonna be fair as far as the gameplay. The gameplay is not bad, you know, it's just, you know, typical old school difficult gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Not bad. I'm gonna say high 7s to an 8. Graphics, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say high 7s. If you want to say 8, I'm not tripping on that, you know what I mean? Presentation's like a 5 here. I mean, you gotta, you know, it looked like you if you want to go a 4, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, this is because it's Harlem. It's supposed to be better than this due to what it's supposed to represent. Game, you know, the modes, we're talking about a 2. I would say this game, honestly, you know, I would say this game is probably out of 10. You can go, I would say this is like a 4. Man, if you want to go to a 5, I mean, but I'm getting killed, man. Can't even move. As soon as they go by you, they taking the rock and they making everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing. But mind you, I put it on the hardest difficulty on some dumb stuff. I should have just did rookie. You know what I mean? To be real with you, pro difficulty back in 1990 was not the same as pro difficulty today. You know what I mean? I'll tell you that right now. So, but yeah, I don't reckon. I mean, this. I don't recommend this. I mean, because when you get a game, when you say Harlem Globetrotters, you thinking tricks and all that type of stuff, or some fun stuff. This is just a standard basketball game, dog. That's what this is. Just exhibition. That's it. Nothing else. Now, they should have put like a tour where you go to different cities with the Globetrotters or something like that. Even if they didn't give you nothing else, they should have did that. Okay, you the Harlem Globetrotters. Okay, you going to Chicago, you going to Detroit, you going to New York, you going, you know what I mean? And just doing it like that on some round the world type stuff. They should have did that at least. Just give you that. I mean, they didn't give you that. So, yeah, the best thing about this is probably the gameplay and the graphics, but everything else, man, is lacking. I say this game is definitely in the 4s, man. I say high 4. I say high 4. If you want to say 5, all right, but I'm gonna say high 4. I'm gonna say high 4 for this. This is not a good representation of the Harlem Globetrotters whatsoever. I'm not even caring about the difficulty because the gameplay isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know that you expect this. You expect high difficulty with these old games, bro. It's like the balance be on some other stuff. It's just way up here. Like, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? And I guess I get it in a sense because they didn't give you much to work with as far as like within modes and things like that. So, you know, they make it hard for you to really master it. You know what I'm saying? So I do get it in a sense, but dog, nah, this they shouldn't have called this Harlem Globetrotters. They should have called this like pickup ball or something. If they would have just said this is some pickup basketball or called it basketball or something like that, they got, I mean, it's not like this is the NES. They got they got games called baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should just call this basketball. I already reviewed the game called Hoops. You know what I'm saying? So they should just call this basketball. Shouldn't have put Harlem Globetrotters on this. You should not have done that because this is not Harlem Globetrotters at all. So this, I don't recommend this. It's not The gameplay isn't garbage. Only reason why I say I don't recommend it is because you don't have nothing to hear. You don't have nothing to hear. You know, you tricking people when you know, call it what you call it. You know what I mean? So it's better options out here for you. You know what I mean? Oh, I finally get a foul call. As aggressive as they been in this whole game. Ah. Nope. Okay. Oh, you can. Okay, right here. I do like that free throw animation. That's hard. Oh, there go a trick right there. You know, but yeah, this here, man. Like, yeah, 4 out of a 10, man. 4 out of a 10, man. High 4. You know, that's all I can give this. That's all I can give this, man. I cannot give this no higher. Like this game is Nintendo. You listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Going back playing these old Nintendo games, it's like, dog, this is. And I get it, for its time, but even for its time, it's like, y'all lied. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even for its time, you play this, you be like, hold on, you call this what? It's not even, you know what I mean? Like, you call this a lot of cash grab stuff that be going on. Like, you know, now in today's day and age, you kind of filter that out because those usually be the indie titles that do this, and you can't really trick the consumer like that anymore. You know what I mean? You see it with indie titles where they'll throw like some cover on there with some dope graphic artwork and try to say, oh, this game represents this, that, and the third, and then don't be that. You can't get away with that nowadays. Back in the day, you could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with putting stuff out like this back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You really could. Like, oh yeah, this is Magic Johnson, so this is Harlem Globetrotters, this, that, and third. And people will buy it just because of, you know, how popular it is. You know what I mean? But you can't pull off nothing like that nowadays. You will get blasted on the internet for this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is a high 4 out of a 10. I don't recommend this. The reason why I say is because you're going to get this thinking it's something else. And it's not what the title is. It's not. Okay? It's not a representation of the Harlem Globetrotters, man. So I would say stay away from it. You know what I mean? Unless you're just a hardcore collector. And if you are, then fine. You know what I mean? But if you're looking for a good basketball experience, hold on. This is not a bad basketball experience as far as on the floor on the Nintendo. But if you're looking for a Harlem Globetrotter style game, no, this will not be where you go to get that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be very upset and mad. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? So I would say no. This is a no for me. But I mean, you do what you want to do. But you've seen it for yourself. You've seen how it looked on pro difficulty. You can't move. They taking it all. They're like, let me get that. You're not going nowhere with the rock. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You know, but high 4 out of a 10. That's that, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.